Um, I've always been a fan of the rankings, you know. I think it really drives our sport, that we talk about it every week. I don't know if it's like that in every other sport, but I think in tennis is the most extreme almost, you know. We talk about who's the best and who's not, and who's moving up and who's moving down. So I think it has very interesting aspects to it all. And, depending on where you are in the rankings, you know, you always follow it every week as a player as well, because you have points to defend, so you clearly need to understand a little bit of how the rankings work. And it has changed over the years with, you know, which tournaments count, how many points do tournaments give, and so forth. But when you come up, you're really like, okay, these next few weeks I have nothing to defend, so I'm playing without pressure. And then all of a sudden, you know, sort of that avalanche comes of, you know, here I go. Last year I played really well in this period. If I'm not going to defend, I'm going to drop in the rankings a lot, and that's going to affect me. Then having to maybe go play qualies again, or, you know, play smaller events. So it affects you there on the lower rankings, and then also at the top, you know, because clearly then you're playing for many more points, and losing in a quarters is like losing in the first round for us, you know, at this point. But for me, it was a dream come true, becoming world #1 and staying there for so long, because I never thought that was that consistent. I always knew I could play well on a day, maybe for a week, maybe for a month, but not for an entire year. That I was able to keep that up, for me was really, really nice. And still today the rankings are important to me. Maybe not as much as, you know, when I was coming up or when I was world #1, but nevertheless rankings are always going to be part of, you know, you as a person. And I think it's great that we've had so many great world #1s over the years, and everyone has their story to tell, how they got there, how they stayed there, or how they wanted it back, you know. I think it always tells very nice stories.